ever noticed, if you compare animals to humans, as far as females are concerned, sex rears its ugly head. What is normally complimentary to a male becomes a total insult to a female. For example, if you say of a male, he's a ram. He's a real, you actually think of great sexual prowess. He's a ram. Bull. He's a real stag. I mean, people say that. A stag. Oh, stag. He's a stallion. All highly complimentary. But you get the female of the species and you apply it to a female. You call a woman a cow. There's nothing nice of you, cow, fat cow, stupid old cow. But if you say to somebody, he's a gay dog, you're thinking of somebody who's, she's a bitch. Sly, sneaky. Fox. You think of a fox, he's clever, sharp, intelligent. Vixen, mean, crafty. You can't even say a male person or a female person. You actually say things like person, chairperson. I mean, chairperson, we all know it's a female sitting on the chair, but it suddenly becomes a chairperson. We're not allowed to say female. And even when it actually comes to advertising for occupations, you can't advertise a certain sex. I actually saw an advert which says, urgently wanted, person to breastfeed. And just to show how stupid that ad was, I applied for it. I saw another one which says, person of either sex wanted as a sperm donor. I applied for that one too. I didn't get that one. But one of the main changes in today's society is our attitude to what we would call the stereotype of the sexes, or the role that the sex plays. If you actually think back to your childhood, we had very distinctive lines. My mother was a great believer in what we would call sexual differences. When I was 4 years of age, I would walk with my mother down the street, and my mother would say things like, David, walk on the outside. I go, what do you mean? Walk on the outside of me. Why, Mummy? It leaves your sword arm free. What are you talking about? I don't have a sword. No, but in the days years ago when men did have swords, some men might want to attack the female, so the male would walk on the outside of the female so he could get at his sword and fight that person. See? And that's why you walk on the outside. But I don't have a sword. No, but you protect Mummy. You protect male. You're a male. You are the stronger of the two. Males are the hunters, the providers. Females stay at home and make a home and a nest and keep it warm for the great... Stop crying! Stop it! Now, if a bus were to come up on the pavement, you would save the bus from hitting Mummy. I can't stop a bus, no, but the bus would hit you and stop before it got to Mummy. Up yours, I'm going on the inside. But over the years, women are much more independent now, and I'm very pleased with it. They're much more aware of their own sex. They're not quite so prepared to play that subservient role to the hairy macho that existed. Do you remember that? I mean, there was a time when girls would wait for the initial advance from the male, which generally came after the pubs had closed. And in between technicolored yawns and belches, herself or her body was subjected to a kind of groping, fumbling attack. And if she had suddenly said, "All right, take me," he'd go. See, there is actually what I would, in a way, there's a reversal, a role reversal taking place. Women are much more, as I say, independent. They're much more prepared to go out and pick up somebody. If they fancy some fellow, they're not going to sit on the other side of the room and wait for some kind of magical thing to happen. A woman is quite prepared to go across and pick up the fellow, pass a compliment, tell him he looks nice, got nice clothes, like your hair. She might even actually give him a sudden grope. So I've heard, anyhow. And nowadays, much more direct about sex and what sex is for them, and quite rightly. I mean, women will talk about orgasms. It's my right to have an orgasm. I'm not your sexual plaything. I want. You had it last night. It's my turn tonight. But the male now doesn't know how to react in this. He was the hunter. Now he's the hunted. He doesn't know what. He can't do the foreplay. He doesn't know what to do with it. She's talking about, I want an orgasm. And I prefer one if we could have one together. Do you think you might be able to manage that? The male, he doesn't know what to do. He retreats. Basically, males now are talking about, are we going to make love? Or are you just going to lie there? He'll suddenly go, why, I haven't taken any precautions. He tries that, I haven't taken any precautions. She said, that's all right, I took the pill an hour ago. Come on, get out. He'll say things like, you've never said before. I got a headache, I think. And she'll say, I've got something to cure that. There's a total turnabout now in male and female sexual relationships. The male is actually faking the orgasm. He's lying there going, doesn't know how to react. Because under pressure like this, the male doesn't know what to do. You get nervous, and because of that, you get tense. And you start to think of anything else. And the whole thing about pleasurable sex is to do it in a totally relaxed and open state. And he's under attack. Come on. All right. And he's not, inside he's thinking, oh, yeah, I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I hope she likes it. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I hope it comes up. If it comes up, I hope it doesn't go down again. Oh, don't go. I don't have one of those premature ejaculations. Oh, I'm sorry, darling. This never happened before. Shit. Lovely thing of fantasy. When fantasy is introduced, the female will actually say, can't you think of anybody? So it's an escape for you. You go, no. So neither can I. Let's go back to sleep.
Right, men? Kill all the women and rape all the men. Do you mean rape all the women and kill all the men? You play your games and I'll play mine.